Eating better is easier with KOO produce. Homegrown from our plus to your plate. KOO uzogcwala. Fresh produce grown right here in Mzansi. Aye, we got you. Picked and packed at its prime. From our plus to your plate. Making eating better as easy as adding color to your plate. With KOO's range of vegetables and fruit. Uzogcwala nge-KOO. As we set to make eating better, easier. Color your plate with KOO.
It's the final, guys. I impressed Chef Ruben. An award-winning star. That means I can cook.
It feels good to be in the final today. It's been a long journey. I'm so excited about it and I'm looking forward to the whole challenge.
I am super stoked to be here. I'm so excited. I'm extremely nervous, but so happy to be here.
It's been a long road leading up to this moment. Welcome to the grand finale of Color Your Plate with KOO.
You've all shown that you have the potential to be a cooking star, but can you go all the way and claim the title?
Now this is the big one, and it's gonna take everything that you've got. And at the end of it all, the winner will walk away with 75,000 Rand in cash and a brand new Thermomix worth 30,000 Rand. And on top of that, you'll also get the opportunity to get some personalized training from me.
The cash prize is exciting, the Thermomix is exciting, but cooking with Chef Ruben is the most exciting, guys. I cannot wait, and I know I'm going to cook with him.
Classes from Ruben himself. What more do you want?
So there's a lot to cook for.
The finale will be split into 2 legs. So we'll be testing all your skills that you've been showcasing throughout the competition. In the first round, which is today, you'll have 2 hours to prepare 3 tasting plates. Now, we are looking for the type of tasting plates and dishes that you find in high-end fine dining restaurants.
2 hours is not enough for me.
Your dishes need to complement each other. We want to be taken on a flavor journey. And every dish needs to hero one KOO product of your choice.
And to help us taste your creations today, let's meet our final guest judge of the season. She's a renowned TV personality and one of South Africa's biggest stars.
So, my name is Thembi Samtota Ngumalo. I am an actress, an award-winning presenter, and a producer. I'm a big healthy eater because of the work that I do. You need your strength, you need your energy. But also I've got children, so there you can't really say, you better eat your veggies and then you don't eat them yourself. You know what I'm saying? I have to make sure that I eat my vegetables and everything that we have is nutritious and delicious as well. I have so many fond memories with KOO. My mother loved to cook. Also, she was very creative in the kitchen. And the most beautiful thing is all the recipes that she did when we were young, I do those now for my kids. I think KOO itself reminds me of home. I am mostly looking forward to the creativity. I don't doubt the love for food and technique at all. But I'm looking for that dish, that hits the heartstrings. So I'm very excited for that. Also, the power of judging something is amazing for me. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to be here. I can't wait for your winning dishes. It's going to be incredible. Thank you so much for having me. It's such an honor.
Right, let's get into it.
Thembi Samtota is the guest judge. Our own Thembis. I'm so excited that I'm seeing her live today.
Contestants, this is the moment you've been waiting for. But before we begin, there's one more thing. As a panel, we will be scoring all your dishes, and the contestant with the lowest combined score will be eliminated.
I didn't expect that someone's going home today. I didn't expect that at all, and it came as a shock.
My nerves are shot 100%. Someone's going home today, and I hope it's not me.
Good luck. Put your best foot forward. Ready, steady, color your plate.
a grand finale. You know, it's just 3 contestants to be so. I mean, you chose the right day to come.
But also the pressure. Because now we're going to choose the person who's going to walk away with 75,000. They're all really nervous, but they really want this, you can see.
You can feel the tension.
Yeah.
You think that it's calm and all that. Wait until the last seconds.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be
Frantic.
Yes.
One mistake, just one, could just end everything for someone, you know what I mean?
Yeah. To help with that, they have to really cook within their strength. You know, something that you have done before and you can execute perfectly. I think it's going to.
But they must take risks today.
that they have to take risks. They don't think they're going to push the boat up. They're going to try something new as well.
Just make something that is different from anybody else.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
At this stage of the competition, you have to push yourself, and I just have to make 2 hours work.
KOO sweet corn isn't marnet milisinje, but a delicious source of fiber. Picked and packed at its prime from our plus to your plate. Color your plate with KOO. Shaya Makombo fast. KOO mixed veg seasoned and tasty combinations nje. Picked and packed at its prime from our plus to your plate. Color your plate with KOO.
My plan is to start with my dessert, which consists of a peach cheesecake, lemon-infused ice cream, and a bed of biscuit crumbs. At this moment, I really wish I was inspired. Honestly, I will find the inspiration along the way.
I'm doing my rebus panna cotta that I'm currently setting here now. Mixing Italian food with some South African flavors. I'm gonna be making sampan bean pasta with some chakalaka sauce. And then on my starter, I'm gonna be having maize meal flatbread with some pickled beetroot. And then the dessert, we're gonna be having rebus panna cotta with a bit of coconut crumble. I'm most worried about the panna cotta because if it doesn't set, then I'm out.
I am starting off with my pear and potato soup as well as a cabbage and pear puree. My second dish is a tempura'd pilchard with sage. My third dish is a baked corn custard, caramel popcorn and a caramel smear. I am so nervous, but I'm pushing myself. I hope I'm going to get through this thing and end up at the top. I just have to.
Tuli,
Hi, Chef.
here we are in the finals. Did you ever think that you'll make it this far?
I mean, I'd never thought I've ever entered a competition, like a cooking competition, and today I'm in the final. That's super exciting for me.
And you're trusting what you're doing today, that it's a winning dish?
I'm confident.
I'm glad.
For starters, I'm making arancini balls in a bed of chakalaka sauce with some Parmesan cheese. For mains, I have beef roulade with some port wine and some veggies.
Tamisho, you look like you're in the zone and you're focused. Are you stressed at all?
No, I'm not stressed. I just need to do all my flavors. I'm working on my flavors.
Yeah. So do you think the winning dish is on this particular working station?
Yes, definitely the winning dish is that one there. The sampan bean that I'm gonna be using it's gonna be my filling of my pasta.
Yeah.
You're making pasta from the dough, everything from
Yeah,
scratch?
the dough from the scratch, yes.
Wow.
Okay. Contestants, you're half an hour in, an hour and 30 more minutes to go. So Karen is also a mum.
Yeah.
And she's done like some really amazing dishes that she also, I think she experiments on her kids now and then.
I do. Poor kids.
I'm sure they're very proud of you
Yeah.
for coming this far in the competition.
They're young, but they know.
Yeah.
They know, and they just want mommy to win.
And you keep them with you in your heart always when you're doing this. I can
Of
see
course.
the passion. And I can smell, it smells gorgeous in here.
Today's obviously another challenge altogether because you almost have to bring something new.
It's a different level, so I need to push myself as well. I can't just, play it safe.
So guys, what do you think everyone is at?
I mean, it's still a little quiet in here, so the pressure's not there yet. Just a little worried about Tuli because she just started the ice cream. and I'm worried that it might not set.
And on the other side, you have Karen, and she's already done with most of her elements. I'm just asking myself if she has done enough.
But Tabisha is very arrogant there. The confidence is like sky high. But the competition is tough. Yeah.
I've got an hour to go. Panicking. My ice cream is not set yet. My bath is not done yet. So, but I believe at the same time I still have enough time. But I'm panicking.
Is this confidence level still there?
Yeah, definitely.
Managing it well?
Aye, we are cruising.
Okay.
Without any fear of
That's
contract.
important because you started very high. You need to be consistent in
Definitely.
keeping the energy.
Definitely.
Pushing for time now, but a lot of my main elements are done. So I think I'm quite on track right now.
Contestants, you have half an hour left. Half an hour left. Let's go.
30 minutes left, guys. Come on, you can do this.
There's no day from the previous shows that has been hectic as this one. I've never felt this day, my gosh. Nothing is coming together.
Are the flavors going to work together because you have so many elements?
They all talk to each other, just that maybe you see in a different way before it goes to the plate.
Popcorn, onions, we see pilchards there. You know, what's happening?
It doesn't seem like anything goes together, but I promise you it's going to be a flavor explosion.
Are you going to get everything into the plate?
I think I'm going to get everything done. Most of my elements are done. I just need to tempura fry these beautiful little pilchards.
I see where you're going with that. Oh, that's going to be nice.
I think my time's okay. I think all of us are thinking fine dining, so I need to step up my plating skills. It's not one of my best skills. I just need to remember that everything needs to be dainty and everything needs to be pretty.
Oh, I'm running out of time. I'm only praying, guys. Please send your angels.
You have 1 minute left, 60 seconds. Come on,
guys, come on.
Not 100% happy because I feel like my stuffing is a little bit too small. But I'm gonna try and work with what I have.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
That's it, guys.
Okay! Nice
Well
one,
done,
guys.
guys. Well done. Smells amazing.
I did my absolute best today and I'm really happy with the plates I've put forward.
I'm happy with all the flavors that I've added here. They are really complementing each other.
I'm excited about my dishes. I'm not really happy about the main, but starter and dessert, it's giving flames.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for some fine dining.
Me too.
Let's go.
A KOO baked bean isn't just soma any point ginger. It's a great source of protein made with the original secret sauce. And all of that thing, homegrown from our blast to your plate. Color your plate with KOO. For overall improved well-being, put that special something into any meal with KOO beetroot. Picked and packed at its prime from our blast to your plate. Color your plate with KOO.
This is the first time I've ever been a judge, and it was exciting. It was beautiful to watch. Also, the pressure, as the time went on, I could see them starting to sweat. Just can't wait to taste. Ow!
And you came at the right time. I mean, it's the finale.
Yeah.
You know, and now they've got to really up their game and cook sort of fine dining cuisine.
Yeah.
I think they did well, though.
Certainly, today's challenge was one of, I think, the toughest challenges. But I think with the creations that we saw, today in the kitchen, I think we're going to be taken on that flavor journey that was wanted from them.
We had all those aromas and smells. Now we can finally actually taste them.
I can't wait. I really can't.
I think we're ready to have the first dish.
Yeah.
I really hope the judges enjoy the dishes I put forward today. I've poured my heart into it, and I'm really satisfied. So I really hope they like it.
To me, it looked like, you had a game plan and you stuck to it. It didn't look once to me like you made a mistake somewhere and you had to make a U-turn or you had to pivot. Am I describing it
No,
correctly?
100%. I think I was fluttering a bit on the inside, obviously the nerves, but I had a plan and everything, I don't know, just worked out.
And it's fine dining. You can just see it on the plate. Shall we taste?
Yeah.
It's just completely nerve-wracking. I'm shivering, my tummy's turning, I'm nervous, I don't know what to expect. It's just overwhelming.
Just in terms of presentation, the look of the food, I mean, obviously we eat with our eyes too. So already I think that was a good start. Really well done there. I really feel that you've nailed it in terms of the flavors. I'm still thinking of what I can find fault, but I really think in terms of flavor, I think you've nailed it.
Thank you.
Your dishes were very inventive. Who'd have thought? Corn in a custard. Wow. I mean, that pilchard, for me, it's a variation I've never had. And I like it. I mean, you've done yourself really proud.
Thank you so much.
Karen, first of all, I'm just going to call you Super Mom from now on, okay? You served fine dining with such soul. Thank you so much for putting your heart on the plate. It was gorgeous.
All right, guys, I think we can have the next dish.
Yeah.
It was a good start though.
Fine dining wise, I feel like they're gonna be happy because previously on the show that we had, I know I disappointed them, but with this one, I feel like they're going to. I nailed it.
Tools, my tools. It was a bit wobbly. We were very frantic. You're under pressure. How are you feeling now? So,
I'm feeling happy. Cool because all the colors are just there. I was not confident about fine dining, but with this one, I feel confident.
Tuli, we can't wait to tuck in. It looks delicious.
This is the most hectic part. Guys, this is so strange. I'm shivering. If I don't fall here, hey, it's gonna be luck.
I must say, I'm very happy that you managed to get everything into the plate. Overall, I think these are good 3 dishes that you've presented.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful way of cooking, but I do think also your nerves play a big part. And I love your main dish because more than anything, I think it's so homely. And I so wish you would just trust yourself more.
The pressure that you put on yourself is because you really wanted to make it shine and you really wanted to do it properly. I really felt that you got all the flavors really, spot on. Well done.
Thank you.
I'm 100% confident that I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to stay. So just go in there to hear if they agree with me. But according to me, I'm here to stay.
How did today go for you?
It was very hard, but I think I managed with my time because I did plan my time accordingly, and I think I made it in time, and that's just what makes me more happy that everything was according to the plan.
I think we're gonna taste your food now.
Scariest moment of life. Watching judges eating in front of you, tasting your food was the scariest thing ever.
When we started, with that beetroot carpaccio, I was like, wow. But I then realized, actually, there's no meat. But I don't mind it, actually, because what I'm having here is quite nice.
Kind of like a simple Italian dish, how it should be, without too many things going on. So, worked for me.
Tabisha, I think you took us on a culinary journey. The progression that went from your starter to your main and then that beautiful dessert at the end. I think it was beautifully done. And I'm really proud of you. I love that. You can breathe now, right?
Guys, I'm excited about today. I mean, the dishes that we tasted today.
Yeah.
That flavor journey that we wanted, certainly, I think I've experienced it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, one of them still has to leave us today. Only 2 of the contestants can go through to the next round.
But the decision, a tough one.
Yeah.
I am ready to be Chef Robin's student.
I'm quite scared, and I really hope that I'm not going home today.
The moment of truth.
The three of you can really be proud of yourselves. I thought this challenge today was quite tough, and you all deserve a warm round of applause. Well done.
Come on.
Each one of us will give you a score out of 10, and the contestant with the lowest combined score will be eliminated today and won't move forward to the next round.
I might not be the winner, maybe, but I'm hoping that I'm gonna be the winner, but I'm not going home.
Tuli, we'll start with you. I've scored your dishes, 7.5.
8.
A 7.
Tuli, that gives you a combined score of 22.5.
So I'm a bit nervous at the moment. It's do or die. So I'm not really sure what they have in mind.
Tabisha, I've scored your dishes, a 9.
8.5 out of 10.
8.5 out of 10.
Thank you.
Tabisha, that gives you a combined score of 26 points. That puts you ahead of Tuli, which means it all comes down to the final score of Karen.
My tummy's turning. I don't know if I should feel anxious or excited.
Karen, I've given you 9.5.
9 points out of 10.
Thank you.
I scored you a 9 out of 10.
Thank you.
Your combined score is 27.5. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Everyone brought their A game today, and I mean, I'm just over the moon.
Tuli, it's always hard to say goodbye at this stage of the competition, but your journey has been an amazing one to watch. You don't go home empty-handed. For coming third place this season, you are walking away with 30,000 in cash.
Woo! I'm proud of the fact that I've made it through this far. It means that I have what it takes to cook.
Karen, as the winner of today's challenge, you get a very special privilege. You can choose any one of the KOO products that both of you will have to use in the next leg of the final. It's a crucial decision, so you better choose wisely.
Karen, so you went for sliced KOO beetroot. That's an excellent choice.
I feel so bad for Tabisha because I think that was the last thing he wanted or expected, but I really think I can do a lot with the beetroot.
Sure, beetroot again. I won't be eating beetroot anytime soon. I will just cook for people, not for me.
I'm sure you all want to know what the next challenge is, but you have to wait. We'll see you in the final showdown.
I've learned a lot. I've learned fine dining. I was never good with fine dining, but today I can say I'm proud of my plating. So it's a nice experience.
Next time on Color Your Plate with KOO, in the last stretch of the grand finale, who will impress the judges enough to take home the title and be crowned Mzansi's next cooking star? Find out next Tuesday evening at 7, only on SABC2. Just add color to your plate with KOO's range of fruit and vegetables. Eating better has never been easier. KOO uzogcwala.
Another feel-good production.